Hi parents and carers. For the second part of our video, I will be showing you how we do multiplication and division in St. Michael's in Year 3. From the national curriculum, every Year 3 child should be able to recall and use the multiplication and division facts for the 3 times tables, the 4 times tables and the 8 times tables. This will help them when it comes to writing and calculating mathematical statements for multiplication and division, using the multiplication table that they know, including 2-digit numbers times 1-digit numbers. They'll be able to use that mentally and also to go on to use a formal written method, which is also the column multiplication. So I will be showing you how we apply that in an arithmetic manner and also in a reasoning format. So let's look at some examples. So here we have 24 times 3. And this is how we lay it down, 24 times 3. So I start by multiplying the ones first. 3 times 4 is 12. I put down the 2 and I regroup the 1. 3 times 2, then I multiply the tens. My next step is to multiply the tens. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, 7. So my answer is 72. It is very important to always start with the ones, regroup if necessary, and then you multiply the tens next. This is an example of a reasoning problem. Okay, so like we do, we apply our rucksack. So we read the word problem, we underline the keywords, we calculate, we solve, we answer, and then we can always check with an inverse just to make sure that we are correct. So here is the question. There are 4 times as many men as women on a train. There are 14 women. How many men and women are there altogether on the train? This looks like a 2-step problem, so we're going to tackle it one at a time. This is also good because I can already tell that we will be able to apply our multiplication skills and the addition skills that we looked at in the previous video. So I have to underline my keywords. 4 times. There are 4 times as many men and women as women on a train. There are 14 women. How many men and women are there all together on a train? So I know that we know how many women there are. There are 14. And for men, there are 4 times as many. So I need to find this first. So 14 times 4. So my first step when we're multiplying is to multiply the ones first. Okay, so 4 times 4 is 16. Put down my 6 and regroup the 1. And then my next step is to multiply the tens. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus this 1 is 5. So there are 56 men. Now we need to know how many men and women are there all together on the train. So 56 plus 14. 6 plus 4 is 10. I put down the 0 and I regroup the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6 plus this 1, 7. So there are 70 men and women all together. So here we have a division problem. Let's make that bigger. When it comes to dividing, we use the bus stop method. So we put the 57 inside the bus and the 3 outside. Now, unlike multiplication, when it comes to dividing, we start with the tens first. Okay, with every 2-digit numbers that you start with the tens first. So how many groups of 3 can I get in 5? I can get 1 group of 3 with a remainder of 2. My remainder I put here, and then I go on to the next step. I divide the ones. Here we have 27 ones. So 27 divided by 3 gives me 9. So 57 divided by 3 is 19. So here we have a reasoning problem. Always applying my rucksack. So I read the question, underline, calculate, solve, answer, and then check. So 28 children go swimming in groups of 4. How many groups will there be? So I know that 28 children go swimming, groups of 4. How many groups will there be? when I hear the word groups, the children are encouraged to know that equal groups or groups also means division. So my calculation will be 28 divided by 4. So I have to use my column division, my bust up division, to help me with that. So I put my 28 in here, and I put my 4 here. Now the good thing about this is children will already know from their 4 times table that 28 divided by 4 is 7, because 4 times 7 gives me 28. So my answer, there will be 7 groups. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please feel free to replay at any point in time, or you can send a message to the class teacher for any specific questions that you may have. Thank you for watching.